What are the things that someone should think about when they're hiring a personal injury attorney? There are a lot of people who do what we do. Many of my friends who are dear to me have ads on TV, and they have signs on buses, and they have signs on the highway. Many of them are talented lawyers who do good work, but there's something about that sort of mass marketing that sort of creates a mill type energy. And so what I think someone should think about is the intimacy of the relationship. So many times I'm reminded on many of my communications with my clients, I always keep in mind these people are calling me with the worst thing that's ever happened to them, with a tragedy that has prevented them from working, or prevented them from holding their new child, or taken a loved one away from them. These are very intimate, harrowing, heartbreaking, devastating stories of human loss and human suffering. And choosing someone based on what you saw on a billboard to take that case, to take that horrible loss and try to find justice for you, there's just an impersonal nature to that. Think about how it is that you've come to know the lawyer. Did you see the lawyer because you saw a commercial at 2:30 in the morning? Or did you meet the lawyer because another lawyer you trust introduced you, or someone you know in the community recommended that lawyer? Someone you already trust gave you the name of the lawyer. That, in my opinion, is a very important consideration. Who connected you with the lawyer? Why is it that you're talking to this person? I'd also think it's important to think about experience. Are they someone who handles all kinds of different laws and all kinds of different cases? I'll do your divorce, speeding ticket, and I'll do your personal injury case. Again, there are people who have broad practices where they handle lots of different kinds of cases for lots of different kinds of clients. They may be perfectly capable, but if you're with a firm that only does one particular kind of work, it is more likely that that firm is going to have a particular expertise in that line of work. This is all we do. This is all we've done for decades. We've built very strong relationships in our local communities, in our broader statewide communities, have relationships with the Italian American Bar Association, with the Irish American Bar Association. We've with people not only in our own practice area, but in other kinds of practices based on community roots and community involvement and community engagement. And we are woven into the fabric of these communities. So pick somebody because they're on a billboard, or pick somebody because their roots run deep in the community where you live. And then also, I think another important thing to think about when you're hiring an attorney is, am I going to interact with an attorney, or am I going to be shuffled off to a rotation of staff members? Am I going to be shuffled off to a lower level attorney who's not very experienced in the area? We are all partners. We all have skin in the game. This is all we do. We are proud to do it. We are proud to be members of our community and be involved and show up at the bake sales and show up at the fundraisers and really, really put our money where our mouths are. So when you're thinking about hiring a firm, think about someone who is involved in your community versus someone who has a sign on a bus that drives through it.